Hello, thank you for coming to my presentation where I will be discussing Habitat for Humanity and the potential partnership with the City of Riverside as well as what that would look like. So this presentation will aim to discuss a partnership between Habitat for Humanity and the City of Riverside. The proposal for this partnership is a collaboration between Riverside and Habitat for Humanity to address affordable housing needs in Riverside. The goals of this partnership, if adopted, would be to increase the supply of affordable housing through new construction and rehabilitation of current housing within the city, as well as to promote community development and economic stability for its residents and reduce homelessness and prevent displacement within our city, as well as to foster a social and economic equity for all of our residents in the city of Riverside. So, for those of us that live in the state of California and in the city of Riverside, you know that within the past few years, especially since COVID, there have been rising home and rental prices due to the high demand and limited availability of housing. There is also an influx of people from larger cities like Los Angeles or Orange County, where people are coming out to the Inland Empire to try to find lower cost housing and lower rent. However, that's just exacerbating the housing shortage that the Inland Empire is already experiencing, especially here in Riverside. Further, there are regulatory obstacles and high construction costs hindering new housing development within the Inland Empire and the city of Riverside. The Riverside County Homeless Point in Time Count noted that between 2022 and 2023, there was a 12% increase in the homeless population. In regards to what's trying to be done or what has been done, the state of California has attempted to pass laws such as SB 330, SB 9, SB 828 in order to change zoning laws and to change the way that cities decide where to build homes, whether it be in an agricultural area, commercial area. So these laws have been passed. However, this has done very little to ease the housing strain within the city of Riverside. So, what can be done to address this issue? The potential solution that will be proposed is a partnership with Habitat for Humanity to leverage their expertise and resources when it comes to building homes for the community. Habitat for Humanity has a proven track record in other cities such as Atlanta, New York, Los Angeles, San Francisco, when it comes to identifying sites that could be developed into housing for low to middle income families. And there are benefits to a public private partnership with Habitat for Humanity. This is improved efficiency, shared risk, innovation, access to capital, and enhanced services to residents. So, objectives and expected outcomes. So, the primary objective would be to increase the supply of affordable housing for low and middle income families. Secondary objectives would include to foster a spirit of community development and economic stability within the city of Riverside, as well as promoting inclusive housing opportunities for vulnerable populations. This could be the homeless population, as discussed, minority families, as well as veterans that have come back from war and are struggling to find housing. And another objective that would be focused on would be reducing the homeless population and preventing displacement. There are lots of families out there that are on the verge of homelessness. Every day they're wondering how they're going to pay rent or how they're going to pay the mortgage. So a program like Habitat for Humanity would be beneficial this to this growing list of people. Expected outcomes. How would Habitat and Humanity make a difference within the city of Riverside? First of all, there would be construction goals. Uh, the main primary goal would be to build 20 new homes by June 30th, 2026. We set this goal 2 years out. because this is the average amount of time to build a home within the city of Riverside, but we'll get into that in another slide. Another goal would be to remodel and rehabilitate 10 homes by June 30th, 2026. The third goal would be to conduct semi-annual home buying and home ownership education classes until June 30th, 2026. Our goal would be to conduct 2 classes every one of those classes being every 6 months, so 2 classes a year. And the purpose of this class would be for struggling families to learn how they could budget to pay their rent, or affordable tools that are out there to help families um, learn about financial stability and meeting their financial goals. When it comes to impact of this potential partnership, the impact would be immense, and it would be great for the city of Riverside. It would be to provide stable, affordable homes for low and middle income families, to create local job opportunities, construction jobs. We would have to bring in people to build these homes, as well as volunteer opportunities for the local population that want to get involved with the community. A third impact would be to reduce homelessness and prevent displacement. And the fourth impact that we believe would be beneficial would be to promote social and economic equity throughout the city of Riverside. So how would this partnership work between Habitat for Humanity and the city of Riverside? Well, we do have program and projects in mind, um, key activities. So a very important concept would be land procurement for development, finding land that the city owns, that the city would be willing to donate to develop for homes and construction. Also, money would be budgeted in case there is private land that the city might be interested in buying to develop, as well as rehabilitation of current housing that's out there but just needs to be repaired a little, um, painting, roofing, just restoring a house to the conditions that it needs to be for a family that wants to live there. A third concept of the program would be homeownership education and workshop programs. The main focus would be to educate the population in terms of financial stability, budgeting, credit. Um, a lot of these people who are struggling don't know any of these concepts. So Habitat for Humanity does have a special area of expertise where they do focus on community education. And a fourth aspect of the program would be community engagement and volunteer efforts. How would this be done? Well, this would be done in 2 phases. Um, First, you would have a planning. This program is over about 2 years. It's a 2-year program. The first program would be a 3-month identification and purchasing of land the if this is to come from private owners. There would be a 4 to 12-month development phase where construction is commenced and rehabilitation is done. This is also where permits would be pulled and the actual hammers hit the wood. And the implementation would be 13 to 24 months where construction is completed and applicants are able to apply for these homes and get approved through Habitat for Humanity. There is room to expand these goals up to 3 years. In the construction world, there's always stuff that happens where deadlines have to be pushed back, such as procuring materials and finding labor in order to build these projects. So the total estimated budget for this program would be $2,050,000, $1 million for land procurement, $1 million for construction materials, $300,000 for skilled labor, not volunteers. Sometimes we might need people who actually know the construction field in terms of electricians, specialized plumbers, and $50,000 for outreach services. it would be requested that this be implemented in the 2025 through 2027 fiscal year budgets, and this money would be procured through community development block grants. Thank you for coming to my presentation, and you have a good day.